Welcome, my name is Catherine. This is part 2 of showing albums from the 2000s in my collection. The first album I'll show today is U2, All That You Can't Leave Behind. This is their 10th studio album. It was released October 30th of 2000. And all over the world it was released on Island Records. In America it was released on Interscope Records. There are 4 singles from this album. They are as follows. The first one is Bueatiful Day. Second is Stuck in a Moment You Can't Get Out of. Number 3 is Elevation. And number 4 is Walk On. And this album went to number 1 in 32 countries and sold 12 million copies worldwide. And it won 7 Grammy Awards. And it's the only album in history to have 2 songs win Record of the Year. The first one is Bueatiful Day. It won the Grammy in the 2001 ceremony, and Walk On won the Grammy in the 2002 ceremony. There are 11 tracks on All That You Can't Leave Behind. My favorite songs are number 1, Bueatiful Day, 2, Stuck in a Moment You Can't Get Out of, a song Bono wrote for the late Michael Hutchence of In Excess. I like 3, Elevation, Walk On, Peace on Earth. Overall, I like this entire album from start to finish. I like listening to the lyrics. Album number 2, I have a copy of John Mayer's debut album, Room for Squares. This was released June 5th of 2001, initially on the Aware label for digital download only. He toured that summer and became well known and was later signed to Columbia. And this CD was released September 18th of 2001. And it has an additional track, track number 8, 3x5. There are 3 singles from this album. It's No Such Thing, Your Body is a Wonderland, and Why Georgia. It peaked at number 8 on the Billboard 200 album charts, and John Mayer won a Grammy for Best Male Pop Vocal Performance for the song Your Body is a Wonderland. And Room for Squares is John Mayer's best-selling album. It sold 4,484,000 copies that first year. There are 13 tracks on John Mayer Room for Squares. All tracks are written by John Mayer except where noted. We have the other guitarist, Clay Cook. My favorite songs are Why Georgia, number 5, Neon, and I like 3x5. And I also like the song Back to You. So I mentioned that there's 13 songs. As you notice at the end of the list there, it goes from 12 to 14, and I wondered why did they skip 13? I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if they took off a song or it has something to do with 13 being an unlucky number. Total length of the album is 54 minutes and 19 seconds. And I like this album from start to finish. Great guitar work and good songwriting and lyrics. Next, I have 2 albums from the band Train. Their second studio album, Drops of Jupiter. This was released March 27th of 2001. And there's 3 singles. We have the title track, Drops of Jupiter, which became an international hit and won the Grammy for Best Rock Song. 2 is Something More, and 3 is She's on Fire. This sold 3 times platinum in the United States and 2 times platinum in Canada, and this is Train's best-selling album. And when I was living in the Seattle area, I actually saw Pat Monahan in the store, and I walked down the aisle and there he was, and I made this mistake of just stopping and looking. It was kind of involuntary, and he saw me and took off, but it made my day to see him in person. There are 11 tracks on Train, Drops of Jupiter. The reason I bought this album is for the title track, Drops of Jupiter. It's my favorite song on the album. And I didn't know this at first, but Pat Monahan wrote the song for his late mother when she passed away. I also like the song It's About You, and overall it's a good album to listen to. I like Pat Monahan's voice. He's a good singer. And a great picture of the band as well. The other Train album is their 3rd studio album, My Private Nation. This was released June 3rd of 2003, and it also has 3 singles. The first one, Calling All Angels, this was the most successful song. It went to number 19 on the Billboard Hot 100. When I Look to the Sky, and the third one is called Get Me. There are 11 tracks on My Private Nation by Train. My favorite song is Calling All Angels. It went to number 19 on the Billboard Hot 100. And I also like the song When I Look to the Sky. I think this album is a bit sadder than the other album I showed previously. And I recommend, if you want to listen to Train, to start with their first 2 albums. Next album is this record, Sting's The Bridge. This is his 15th studio album, released November 19th of 2001, and this copy is on A&M Records. In other parts of the world, it was on Cherry Tree Records and Interscope Records. And there are 2 singles off this album. The first one is If It's Love and Rushing Water. And I learned about this album on social media. I subscribed to Sting's YouTube channel, and I'm in the fan club, so I got an email about it. And when that first videos dropped of If It's Love, I instantly liked that song. And the exclusive retailer was Target, so I got this at Target. This album marks the return of Branford Marsalis, the saxophone and clarinet player. He's on every Sting album up to Brand New Day in 1999. The drummer Manu Katché is on this album. He played on Nothing Like the Sun and Soul Cages. He also played on Peter Gabriel's Soul album. He's a session musician. He's played on many records such as The Eurythmics and Simple Minds, just to name a few. And Sting wrote this album during the pandemic. And in the liner notes, it says, in a year of global pandemic, personal loss and separation, disruption, and lockdown, and extraordinary social and political turmoil. This is the liner note insert. The track listing is on the left, and this painting is the inspiration for the song number 9, The Bells of St. Thomas. The last album I'll show today is Journey Freedom. This was also an album written during the pandemic. It's Journey's 15th studio album, released July 8th of 2002. And I learned about this one also on social media, mostly from other YouTube people, because people were really excited about this because it had been 11 years since Journey had released an album. There are 5 singles on this album. 1 is The Way We Used to Be. 2, You Got the Best of Me. 3, Let It Rain. 4, Don't Give Up on Us, and United We Stand. There are 15 tracks on Journey Freedom. The singles on this album are really good, and I really like the packaging of the album. It's beautiful. Here's the artwork on the inside of the jewel case, and a nice picture of the band there on the left. I pulled the booklet out from the inside, and there has this nice photograph on the cover. I also like these letters they wrote from each member of the band. We have Neil Schon, Jonathan Cain, Arnel Pineda, and this picture with their producer, Narda Michael Walden. This is the end of my series of the 2000, those 2 videos, and I put them in a playlist. Please leave a comment about the music I showed today, and I want to thank you for watching, and also thank you to my most recent subscribers. I appreciate the support on my channel. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.